I think there's an emerging discussion which is really interesting. Usually when we talk about technology and energy, all of us are instantly talking about alternatives, we're talking about electric vehicles, we're talking about a bunch of things which are going to replace traditional oil and gas. That same technology that is driving all of that other activity, which is fantastic, that same technology, those same people, those same companies, those same thought processes are entering traditional oil and gas. And I think what that's setting up, and this is what our firm is spending a lot of time on, is setting up an alternative vision of the future. Everybody right now has a vision that we're working with oil and gas as long as we have to until we get this other stuff ready to go. That's one way to think about the world, and it may play out that way. But a new way to think about the world is oil and gas is kind of oil and gas 5.0. Oil and gas is changing, it's getting more efficient, it's applying a lot of technologies it's never applied. It is the energy that is right now cheap, available, and making money. What does the world look like in 10 years if we apply all this fantastic technology not to things that replace it, but to the old gal, so to speak? And what is that going to look like? Shale has a seat at the big boy table. Like, shale is here. It's in a politically stable place, which just improved its tax regime, where services are plenty, where labor is plenty, where you deal with landowners, not governments. I mean, it is arguably the best place on the planet if you're choosing where you want to invest. It's numero uno. So now that shale really looks like it's here to stay, I think that was part of tech saying, I want in. So tech and energy are coming together. And we find it a great space because there's just so many different angles to it where you're trying to bring people together, mate technologies, drive investment, so on and so forth.